I intend to do a problem like this in class with you next week, but as you're working on the assignment this weekend, hopefully, and I've been hearing a lot of questions about this kind of problem from those of you that have been working on the assignment in class, as you should. I wanted to address it so that if more of you are encountering this difficulty, hopefully this helps. So, I have this triangle ABC, and some of you are still struggling with looking at this notation and knowing what it's asking you to do. This R, this capital R, remember, is telling you to do a reflection. It's telling you to do a reflection over the line y equals -1 of triangle ABC. Well, here's triangle ABC. The line y equals -1, however, is not drawn in our diagram yet. So you need to remember, we've talked about this before in direct instruction, that when you have an equation that's x equals a number, that's a vertical line. Whereas when you have an equation y equals a number, that's a horizontal line. Make this smaller and get it out of the way. Okay, so we have talked about this before. So y equals -1 is going to be a horizontal line. And if I get my crayon, y equals -1 is a horizontal line passing through here. So another part of the problem is that you look at this line and you look at this triangle and you say to yourself, but the triangle, or rather, my line of reflection is passing through my triangle. I can't reflect this triangle over the line is going through the triangle. And what some of you have already heard me say is don't think of it as a triangle, think of it as a point. Think of it as 3 separate points. So remember the strategy that you're always doing when you're reflecting a point over a line. You're asking yourself, let's talk about point B. Look at point B, look at the red line. Point B is 1 space above the red line, so therefore its reflected image will be 1 space below the red line. There is B prime. A is 1 space, or I'm sorry, is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces below the red line, so its image will be 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces above the red line. There is A prime. C is 1 space below the red line, so its reflected image will be 1 space above the red line. There is C prime. And by thinking of this as 3 separate points, and if I can connect these dots in a somewhat pretty manner, there is my triangle reflected over the line y equals -1. Looking at the next example, same triangle, same notation. This time I'm reflecting over the line x equals 2. Well, if you look at the previous screen, what did I say about x equals a number? I said it's a vertical line. So x equals 2 will be a vertical line passing through 2. It's going to be this line. Okay, so there's our line of reflection. Again, oh my goodness, darn it. My line of reflection is passing through the triangle. Whatever shall I do? Don't think of it as a triangle. Think of it as 3 separate points and reflect them each separately. So you look at point A and you realize that it is 2 spaces to the right of my line of reflection. Therefore, its reflected image has to be 2 spaces to the left. There is A prime. B, interestingly enough, is on the line of reflection. Remember what that means. It stays put. So this is also B prime. C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to the left of my line of reflection. So its reflected image will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to the right. And once again, when I connect my dots in as pretty a manner as I can, there is triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. I hope this helps as you're doing problems 13 through 18 of reflections in your Congruence 2.6 assignment this weekend. Good luck.